Hello everybody, Helen the Russian here with a very quick entertaining story. That's all, nothing serious today, just a little story. So I was driving for Uber Sunday night, really for only just a couple of hours. And was it Sunday or Saturday? I'm sorry. I think it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday for sure. So I get a call request to Flamingo Hilton, Flamingo pickup, and you all know it's Flamingo Cromwell, and I just dropped someone off at Bally's, and I could see fire engine going into the Cromwell entryway. So as I'm pulling up to the Flamingo, I can see three more fire engines sitting right where the rideshare pickup normally is, but there doesn't seem to be, like, no one's rushing around or whatnot. I'm not really sure why the engines were there. Clearly not extremely pressing emergency because people were loading and offloading everything at the front door now, where we're not supposed to go to. So anyhow, I pull up and I'm trying to figure out it's a woman's name. Cheryl, I think the name was, or Sherry, definitely woman. So I'm looking and I can't find, and I see this youngish kind of guy waving like he's the passenger, and I go, I don't know about that. And so he's coming towards me, and then I can see him standing to a woman, older woman, and then this old man, like by all appearances old. Maybe he's not that old in age, but by all appearances old, like shuffling, and I mean shuffling towards them. So basically, long story short, come to find out, Cheryl is the wife. It took me a few minutes to figure it out. They put the old guy in my back seat, saying, you need to take him home. He's not feeling well. And I look around as I'm talking to them, because they're talking to me through the passenger side window, which I lowered. And the old guy, he's literally like that. I go, hey, is he okay? I'm not EMS, man. If he is unwell, fire engines are right there, call ambulance. And she's like, no. And he goes, no, I'm okay. And I repeat the destination, which is way out west side, Fort Apache and Flamingo, roughly. So I pull out, and then the wife and what I think it's maybe a son or maybe a family friend, I don't know who the younger guy was, they all staying behind. So it's just the old man going home, and the wife asked him, she was seemingly younger than him, not by huge margin, but younger. Or maybe he just didn't look well to start with. He looked to me to be in his mid-70s. And like I said, unwell. So I'm still talking to him, thinking I need to keep him talking. It's fairly long ride, it's 20-some minutes, and I really don't want him to croak in my car. So I go, hey, are you gonna be alright, and this and that? And then he goes, yeah, that just people don't understand my heart condition and whatnot. And I'm like, okay. Well, he now is having conversation with me, so he's asking all the questions, they all ask, where are you from? This and that, and then the conversation turns to the fact that apparently him and the wife, earlier that day, so it was for sure Sunday, they went to Sterling Branch, is that branch at the steakhouse at Bally's, and I heard it's fantastic, and I actually have it booked for my girlfriend's birthday for the Sunday following. I think it's the 20th of October, because her birthday is on the 18th, but it falls on Thursday, so I booked that brunch Sunday after. And you have to book nearly 3 or 4 months in advance. You can't even book a week in advance, because we tried before and we couldn't. So I'm looking forward to it. So anyhow, I asked him about that, and we had a conversation. He said something, and then the wife wanted him to go to this function, which he now is not going to, and he didn't want to. Yeah. He goes, "Oh, never listen to women," and this and that. Conversation came around to whether or not I'm married, and I said, no, I'm divorced, but I've been married 4 times, and he kind of chuckled. I said, well, yeah, I'm perfectly happily single and whatnot. Anyhow, it's all checking along. He told me he used to be in the Navy, and then and I'm gonna say he probably was in his 70s, because he made some inappropriate comments, but they were not personal comments. It mostly had to do, I guess they were in a political sense, but it had to do with Russia. But he was old and frail. I didn't even get offended. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So we're making our way down there, and he's telling me that him and the wife just moved to Las Vegas mid-April, and they quite like it, and this and that. So as we're approaching where his drop off, his apartment, I guess, supposed to be, he goes, so what are you doing for the rest of the evening? And I kind of took it as a regular go, probably gonna go home and pour myself a glass of champagne, watch some TV. I worked all day today, and I decided to do the massive cleaning, like massive cleaning of the house on Sunday. So I was moving furniture, and then I was washing everything, and then doing the laundry. So I kind of worked hard. That's why I was only driving for a couple of hours. I just thought I'll do that, and that's it. So he didn't say anything, but then, come to find out, his wife, because obviously it was his wife who dropped the pin, she didn't drop it in the right place. Where he needed to be was nearly 3 blocks further down, but thankfully he was in presence of mind, so he told me where it is. So we're now getting into the complex, and there he goes again. So what are you doing for the rest of the evening? And now I'm thinking, it seems to be persistent. And so we pull up, he goes, yeah, right here, I'm right here, that's my door. Well, he's not getting out of the car. Like, literally, he's just sitting there. I ended the ride, and in the meantime, while we were getting there, I got another ride request. So I have another ride request waiting for me. And I kind of go, well, I told you gonna go home and, have a glass of wine, this and that. Well, he's not getting out of the car now. He's sitting there going, well, I moved here in mid-April, and and then he corrected himself, myself and my wife, we like to meet new people, so if you like to come up and have a glass of wine. And I'm like, you cannot be serious, old man. I mean, you cannot even be serious. Like, think about it for a minute. So he is in my car on an Uber ride that was ordered by his wife. He knows I spoke to the wife. So it is very clear the man's married and the wife is right there at Flamingo. And he is trying to get me upstairs for a glass of wine, saying, oh, me and my wife want to meet people. Well, your wife ain't here. I know exactly what you're asking, old man. So, and he's kind of like, he's not getting out. He, like, seriously, I don't know what he was thinking. Did he honestly think I was gonna do it? Like, we're gonna go and get it on? Quite frankly, he wasn't aggressive. So, in all honesty, I definitely wasn't afraid. No, wasn't even offended. I was kind of amused, I'm gonna say. I had a little chuckle and thinking, okay, and then I told him, because at this point I just wanted him out of the car. I go, look, I actually have another ride pending. And also it was clear as he was taking a ride, he doesn't know how Uber operates at all. He doesn't understand the concept. Because he asked several times if I got paid for this ride and whatnot. Anyhow, I go, I have another ride waiting. I actually need to go. He goes, oh, okay. And then he left the car. But good God, you in your 70s. Clearly not in good health. I mean, that much was clear. In fact, not doing well right at that period of time. Your wife is at the hotel. I met your wife. You're on your wife's dime taking this ride. You're trying to get your female Uber driver to come to your place, for some nook. I'm sorry. It was hilarious, but yeah, anyhow, I just thought I'll tell everybody the story and you'll have a bit of a chuckle. Yeah, I mean, I guess you had to see that guy. You really, I don't know, I don't know what his game was in terms of, okay, say I said, oh yeah, okay, let's do it. I don't know if he could even do anything. I didn't think he was, physically capable, like his body was capable of doing anything. But I guess, forever and please, guys who listen, don't get offended. I know it's not every man, but a lot of men, they think they're entitled to, woman doing whatever with them, and B, they always think they can, when in so many cases they just really can't. Alright, anyhow, have a lovely day, everybody. I hope everyone was entertained, and the weather is finally cooled down, so we can now enjoy ourselves, truly. Have a great day and great week. Bye.